I've reviewed American RVs. I've reviewed luxury RVs. I've reviewed off-road RVs. But nobody, and I mean nobody, told me about this one. This is the Knaus Tourer Van 500 LT, built in Germany. Let's get into it. Hey guys, Robert here. Honest reviews, real numbers, no fluff. Let's go. First look outside, and right away, this is different. Not American different, European different. Clean lines, no flashy graphics, no aggressive styling trying to get your attention, just a well-built, well-proportioned van that looks like it was designed by people who actually thought about every centimeter. Walk around with me. The body panels first. Knaus uses sandwich wall construction. Outer shell, insulation core, inner shell, all bonded together under pressure. Close the door on this thing. Solid, heavy, perfect sound, like closing the door on a luxury car. Different league, immediately. Roof, solar panel up there. We'll get to the power system in a minute. Ride height and tires. I'll be straight with you. This is not an off-road machine. Standard road tires, normal clearance. If you want to go where roads end, the Revel is your answer. But if you want to cover serious miles on real roads and real comfort, keep watching. Inside. And this is where the Knaus completely surprised me. Look at this interior. This is not what I expected from a van. This feels like a real home. A thoughtful, well-designed, comfortable home that happens to have wheels. Let me walk you through it. Kitchen first. Cabinet doors close with a soft click. Drawer slides, smooth and damped. Countertop, solid material, not cheap laminate. 3-burner gas stove, real oven underneath. Compressor refrigerator works perfectly at any angle, any temperature, anywhere. And the storage in this kitchen is genuinely impressive. Spice rack built into the cabinet door. Utensil holder that doesn't rattle when you drive. Every centimeter thought about. I've reviewed RVs at 3 times this price with worse kitchens. I mean that. The fridge deserves its own moment. Europeans take food seriously, and this fridge reflects that. Full compressor unit, real freezer section. I fit a full week's of groceries in here without playing Tetris every time I opened it. When you're living in a van, that is not a small thing. Living area. Those large windows I mentioned outside, here's what they do on the inside. Natural light floods this space and makes it feel 50% bigger than it actually is. You don't feel like you're in a van. You feel like you're in a bright, airy room surrounded by whatever landscape you parked in front of today. The seating, real cushion density, doesn't bottom out after 10 minutes. I worked here for 3 hours straight without once wanting to get up. Bedroom. Fixed island bed in the rear. And this is a big deal. Fixed island bed means you access it from both sides. No climbing over anyone at 2 a.m., no gymnastics. Just walk up, get in, sleep. Like a normal bed. In a van. Parked wherever you want. The mattress, memory foam with a quality cover. I slept 8 hours my first night. 0 back pain. 0. That doesn't always happen in an RV. Trust me, I've reviewed enough to know. Storage under the bed, accessed from outside through a rear hatch. You don't have to go through the van to reach your outdoor gear. Bikes, chairs, hiking gear, load from outside, keep the inside clean. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate this after reviewing RVs where you're dragging muddy gear through your kitchen. Not here, never here. Bathroom. Honest talk, it's compact. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. But it's well designed within its constraints. Separate shower with a proper door, not a curtain. Good water pressure, real shower head. Toilet and sink separate from the shower. And the materials. This is where German quality really shows. Everything built to handle daily moisture, daily use, daily cleaning without deteriorating. No cheap plastic trim. No corners that collect mold. No fittings that feel fragile. Solid, practical, well-built. In a van, that is genuinely impressive. Now, German build quality, because this is what Knaus is really about. 60 years,
Knaus has been building campervans since 1960. That's not marketing. That's 6 decades of figuring out what holds up and what falls apart. The insulation rating on this van is significantly higher than most American RVs at this price point. I tested it in near-freezing temperatures. The Truma Combi heating system, gold standard in European RVs, brought the interior from cold to comfortable in under 15 minutes, stayed comfortable all night without running constantly. In summer, same insulation works both ways. The van stays cooler inside, less drain on your batteries. Smart. German smart. The ALKO chassis. Most Americans haven't heard of ALKO. That's a shame. ALKO is one of the most respected chassis manufacturers in Europe. The Knaus rides on an ALKO-enhanced setup, suspension tuned specifically for this van's weight and dimensions. On the road, it feels like a complete system, not a van body dropped on a commercial chassis. Corners feel planted, highway, stable and confident. Even on rough roads, noticeably better than American RVs at twice the price. Tech. Quick rundown. Solar and battery, 100-watt panel, 95 amp-hours AGM, more modest than the Revel, I'll say it. But the Knaus isn't built for 4 days completely off-grid. It's built for smart road travel, moving regularly, using hookups intelligently, solar to supplement. For that style, it works perfectly. And the system accepts battery upgrades if you want more capacity down the road. Heating, Truma Combi. Heats air and water simultaneously. 1 unit, 1 fuel source, 2 functions. Cold morning, hot shower and warm interior. Both ready in 20 minutes. Excellent for this price range. Water, fresh tank around 100 liters, gray water similar capacity. Several days of normal use before refilling. And the water pump is quiet. Genuinely quiet. At night, you barely notice it. Small detail, big difference. Real numbers, no hiding. Base price, $65,000 to $70,000. Import to the US, add $5,000 to $8,000 for shipping and compliance. Landed in America, $70,000 to $78,000. Insurance, around $150 a month. Fuel, Ford Transit base, diesel, excellent efficiency. Around $250 for long trips. Maintenance, Ford Transit parts are widely available across the US, around $1,200 a year. Year 1 total, $80,000 to $85,000. Now compare that. Winnebago Revel, $175,000. The Knaus gives you exceptional European quality for less than half the price. Less than half. Honest pros and cons. What I love, build quality is exceptional. Every panel, every fitting, every door built to last. Interior design is the smartest use of small space I've seen at this price. European design thinking is different. Here, different is better. Insulation is outstanding. Winter camping in this van is a completely different experience. You're actually warm. Fixed island bed. Once you sleep in one, going back is hard. And the price, $75,000 for this quality, is genuinely hard to argue with. What I'd change, solar and battery system is modest. If you're serious about off-grid, budget for an upgrade immediately. Parts and Knaus-specific service in the US can be a challenge. The Ford Transit base helps, but factor this into your decision. Off-road capability is limited. This van is built for roads, beautiful roads, scenic roads, long roads, but roads. And the styling. I love the clean European look personally, but it's different from what Americans expect. Could take time to grow on you. Who is this for? It's for the traveler who wants to cover serious miles and arrive at the end of each day feeling like they lived well, not just survived. It's for the couple who wants a real kitchen, a real bed, a real bathroom without spending $175,000. It's for the person who values quality over flash, substance over status. And honestly, after spending real time in this van, I think the Knaus Tourer Van 500 LT is the most underrated van on the market right now. Americans just haven't discovered it yet, but they will. One question before I go. $75,000. Would you choose the Knaus over the Airstream Bambi at $50,000? Drop it below. I read every single one. That's it for today. If you got something out of this, hit subscribe. Honest RV reviews every single week. No sponsorships, no agendas, just real talk. I'm Robert. See you in the next one. Take care.